Sloth son Sam writes, my 23-year-old son needs help finding some direction. Since graduating high school, he's been in our basement playing video games. 5 years. He's refused to go to college, even for an associate's degree, and won't consider a trade school. My wife and I have tried charging him rent, but he gets combative and says he can't afford it. We've even tried to help him look for a job, but he says he is holding out for a six-figure salary because he, quote, knows his worth.
Ooh.
My wife and I feel like we're dealing with a squatter and we don't know what else to do. What's your advice? 601-995-1017.
I have such mixed emotions about this because, like, as a non-parent, I kind of want to judge the parents and be like, I don't know how a kid comes out like this if not for the parents, where they're getting combative with their parents about paying rent when they're a grown adult and they don't have a job. Mm-hmm. But I also remember a family that I was really close to, still am really close to growing up. They had a son who was a little bit like this. He did have a job. He always had a job.
Yeah.
But like he was in his 30s, still
Failed
living
to
with
launch.
mom and dad.
Yeah,
exactly. And they were trying to get him out. And I think, you know, they now are at a point where they have some regrets about forcing him out, but they also had some regrets about letting him stay there. So, like, I don't know what the right answer is.
I do agree that the parents here are to blame a little bit for this. I don't know what they filled their son's head with for the first 23 years of his life, but that needs to stop. The fact that he feels like he knows his worth is crazy to me. And his worth is a six-figure salary? No, it isn't. Right now, your son's worth is $0.
No.
Free 90. No, he's worthless at this point. He's never had a job. In 5 years, he's never had a job. He is a worthless individual. He needs to go make minimum wage and climb his way up the corporate ladder if that's what he needs to do. This is ridiculous.
You and I couldn't disagree more on this issue. I believe that there is something to knowing your value and your worth, and I do commend these parents.
You think his worth is $100,000 a year?
Being able...
What did this DM say that makes you think he's worth a six-figure salary?
Okay, I am going to commend these parents for, like, yes, you've got a kid who's able to, like, look at things and be like, I'm going to know my worth. But sometimes you don't get paid your worth. Sometimes you have to figure things out and make ends meet before you can get paid your worth.
I want to know why he thinks he's worth $100,000 a year.
Oh, you're just being such a hater.
He's never gone to college. He's done nothing in 5 years since graduating high school. This loser is not worth $100,000, and that is what he is. He's an L7 weenie loser. 601-995-1017. Why is it that 90% of people who say, I know my worth, have no idea what they're actually worth? It's Y101, Adam and Allison. That's all about this morning's DM dilemma. This 23-year-old kid has been living in his parents' basement for the past 5 years, has not gone to college, trade school, nothing, has never had a job because he will not accept a job that pays him less than $100,000 a year. He is a six-figure individual, and he knows his worth. Despite never having a job before. There's no way he's actually worth $100,000. Somebody needs to tell him he's worth about $7.25 an hour.
Well, I mean, you can know your worth and be worth a lot, but like most of us are underpaid. All of us are underpaid pretty much.
I mean, that's a different conversation that I don't agree with.
Okay, but I feel like he's still got to work his way up. Like, we all go through it, dude. You're going to have to go through it too.
601-995-1017 is our phone number. Jesse says, I agree with Adam. He's a freeloader.
Izzy has some advice. She says, these people are called NEET. I had to look it up. It stands for not in employment, education, or training. She says, the best you can do is look on Reddit for other people in similar situations. They might have solutions that are successful for your failure to launch out of your home. And I saw one on Reddit. They said, if you want to be a bum, you could live like a bum. They put them in a tent in the backyard.
That is a little bit harsher than what Tammy says she should do, or this family should do. She says, turn off the Wi-Fi. If he wants to live there for free, then treat him like a kid. He has to do chores to earn things, or just give him a deadline to get out and slowly remove his stuff from the house until he has nothing left.
Chantel has a really good idea on the Adam and Allison Facebook page. She says, evict him, make him grow up and go through the court system. It's time he learned a hard lesson. He isn't going to get a 6-figure salary with no education unless he starts his own business. But I wouldn't buy him anything. No food, no clothes or shoes. Don't let him borrow money. He doesn't have to pay any back anyways. He's an adult now and needs to act like it.
Jerry says, what's going to happen when they pass, baby? He can learn the hard way. Oh, this is actually Mildred. I'm so sorry. Mildred said, what's going to happen when they pass, baby? He can learn the hard way or the easy way now, sugar. I got no time for these people, baby. That's from Mildred. Oopsies. Oh, man. All right, there's the DM dilemma.
Adam and Allison in the morning.